Welcome back, everyone, to Mixed Media Dude. I'm your host and resident artist here, James Huntley, and today we're going to take a look at miniature painting with mixed media watercolor and color pencil. Okay, I've got four finished images I've got laid out here, along with four that I'm still working on. These are small scale, 2.5 by 3.5 inch watercolor papers. These are based on travels I've taken over my life, and I've taken these from sketchbooks, kind of re-altered them, added different things to the mix. This is a little gnome I've started, and over here on the end, this is a mannequin, also a little purple character, and this is the watercolor set I'll be using today. Okay, I've got my little set here, and I'm going to go into two of the blank pieces I had that I showed you previously, and I'm just going to go working directly onto the surface, adding skies, and this is more intuitive. I'm not really looking at anything with these, trying to go more on memory, but the first thing I want to do is just bring down some wet color, let them kind of bleed. I'm making these in mind with perhaps posting these as ACEOs, which I've seen quite a bit online. And I've always worked in sketchbooks if you've looked at my channel. And this is just another method. These are definitely tiny pieces. Right now I'm currently in a show about tiny pieced art. And it's kind of cued my interest to do a few more. I think with this series, I'm going to, of course, they're based on travel, but I'm doing landscape, but also objects I've seen along the way. Through most of my travels, I've been on planes, trains, buses, you name it. I've probably been on it. So all these were based on sometimes images just looking out a train window or being on a bus as well. As far as objects go, I've seen a lot of really interesting things that you don't always necessarily find living in the home country you're in. These are based on little gnomes I've seen in Germany, but also on the right I've got a little marionette that I've seen in various open markets on travels in Europe. And while working on these, as you can see, I'm working on two at the same time, but the four landscapes you saw previously, I worked on all of those at the same time. So, of course, watercolor takes time to dry, so with these small scale pieces, it's pretty easy to be able to work on, I would say, up to 7 or 8 at a time, and you can definitely get some work in that way. Okay, now that I got the basic washes down, I'm going to go back in with a little more detail. I used the lid for my mixing tray. And I started with this little mannequin basically with some cool colors. I'm going to start bringing some more warmth into it to bring a contrast. If you like my channel, please subscribe and leave any messages. I definitely look at all of them and try to answer as many as I can. My channel, I think, is fairly eclectic. I use a lot of mixed media, but sometimes, like today, I'm concentrating more on watercolor specifically, but I'm also going to add some color pencil here at the end. And I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to show you, these are almost done, but you can see I've also added some colored pencil to this with the eyebrows and the cheeks. And over here, I've gone into the face a little bit more. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these small works today. I'll see you in the next video.